Ok, ya está grabando. Entonces vamos a iniciar. Hi, how are you? Good afternoon. How are you?
Hi, Miss.
How are you?
Fine,
Hi,
thank you.
Tell me, how are you?
I'm fine, fine.
Fine, fine. Everything is okay?
Fine, and you?
Fine, thank you. Okay. Today I'm going to be your teacher. My name is Carla, but if you want, you can tell me Charlie. So let's start it. Who can tell me his name, please? His full name. ¿Quién me puede decir? ¿Me pueden decir su nombre, por favor? Presentarse.
Hello, my name is Ángel González.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Ángel.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay. The next one.
Hello, I am George
George. Okay.
Evaristo.
Nice to meet you, George. Okay.
Hello, my name is Ian.
Welcome,
Garcia.
Ian. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay.
My name is Karen.
Hi, Karen.
Hi.
And the last one. What is your name?
¿Qué estás esperando? Solamente llámanos al teléfono 712-2008-399.
My name is Alejandro.
Nice to meet you, Alejandro. Okay, I hope you are well. So let's continue, okay? I'm going to ask you something. How many girlfriends in the case of Karen? In the case of the boys, how many girlfriends have you had? And in the case of Karen, how many boyfriends have you had? If you don't understand the question, if you don't understand the question, you can tell me, okay? You can turn on your microphone and tell me if you don't understand the question, okay? And I can translate you. Okay? Okay, Ángel. Can you hear me, Ángel? Or Yolotzin?
Yes.
Okay. Can you answer my question? My question was, how many girlfriends have you had? Do you understand the question? Yolo. Okay, no. The next. Jorge. Can you answer my question? How many girlfriends have you had?
I have only had one girlfriend.
Only one?
Yes, only one.
Okay. And you, Karen, how many boyfriends have you had?
In this year, anything.
Nobody?
Anybody. But in the last year, I have 3 or 4.
Okay. Okay. That's cool, I think. It should be cool. So I'm going to choose one of you and I'm going to ask you something, okay? We have another integrant in this meeting, that is Sunny. Welcome, Sunny. And you just arriving,
Hi.
so I'm going to ask you, okay? If you don't have problems, I'm going to ask you something, okay?
Yes.
Okay, what kind of things do you do when you finish your relationship, a relationship, for example?
Mm, I usually go out with my friends, or I spend more time with my friends. I think it's a way to distract, and um, there is a thing that I usually uh, don't cry when
Okay.
I broke up with my boyfriend.
Okay, that's good. And the other question is, what kind of advices you give when somebody have a broken heart?
Um, I don't know. You should eat a lot of ice cream, and it would help. Um, or watch movies,
Okay.
or I don't know, go out to a parties, or to the cinema, or something like that. You
Okay.
have to distract yourself.
For them, don't pass the time all the time thinking about it, right? Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to choose another one, okay? Ian, the same question as Sunny. I'm going to repeat you, okay?
The
What kind
first
of
or the
things,
second?
the first one, what kind of things do you do when you finish a relationship?
Usually I go out with my friends, and I like to listen to music because that make me feel good.
Okay, that's good. That's good. And what kind of advices you give when somebody is have a broken heart, for example, or is past for this situation that they finish a relationship? What kind of advices you give?
Mm, Sometimes I say the people have to do the same
Mm-hmm.
that I do,
Okay.
and also I say that they don't think about that.
Yes, because you get more sadness, right? You get sadness. Okay.
Yes.
Well, when I saw somebody in a problem, I try to give them the good advices, and as all of you do it. For example, I'm going to tell you a story. For example, one time I was in the store, and a man were looking for a gift for a date, and he asked me what gift would be the best for a woman. And I told him that he should buy chocolates or he should ask to her what will be the best gift. And for example, another day I was with my friend and she asked me, what should I do if my boyfriend make me a jealousy scene? And I told her that I shouldn't be so rude if I were her. And she should talk with him. Okay, I don't know if you notice what structure I use in this short story that I tell you. Somebody can notice the structure?
You
Karen.
are
Okay.
using the shoot.
Okay, should. Uh-huh. Another one, Karen. Shouldn't.
No se escucha bien, se escucha cortado.
Okay. ¿Ya me escuchas? Okay. Um, What structure do you notice in this short story? Sunny, tell us one. The other one is okay, is a negative form. Shouldn't. That is the topic for today. We are going to watch the topic of should and shouldn't. I'm going to share with you a document where we have the explanation of should and shouldn't. Okay, let's wait a minute, please. Okay, here is the document and this is the explanation. We are going to use should and shouldn't to give advices, es decir, para dar consejos. We use should in a sentence when something is a good idea, and the shouldn't is for do you know you don't have to do it this kind of things. Okay, if you want, I can share this document with you by email or by WhatsApp. I don't know. Ok. ¿Hasta aquí vamos bien? ¿Alguna duda?
No, miss.
Okay, Sunny, tell us, as in her sentences that he tells us, something related with the vocabulary that we are going to watch. That is broken heart. Somebody can tell me what is the meaning of broken heart, or what do you mean when you say somebody have a broken heart? Somebody who can?
For example, when another person hurts you.
Okay. Uh-huh. Another one, please. No one?
Maybe when you feel sad because in your house you have some problems, or in school.
Okay. Okay. Yes, you are right. You and Karen. Broken heart is something like that. Okay, I'm going to share again my screen. And this PDF is about the vocabulary to talk about relationship. We have positive terms, negative terms, and neutral terms. For example, what kind of things do you do when, or what kind of advices do you give to somebody when they are going to have the first date?
¿Cómo otra vez?
Be
What
yourself.
kind of things or what kind of advices do you give to somebody when they have the first date?
Be yourself.
Okay, be
Trust in
yourself.
you.
Trust in you. Okay.
Have
Don't talk
a
about
good
your ex.
Talk about what?
topic of
Don't talk about your ex.
Okay, yes, that's a good point. Don't talk about your ex. And what did you say, Sunny? Can you repeat, please?
have a good topic to talk.
Mm-hmm. Whatever kind of topics. It will be politic, cultural, or I don't know, art or something like that, right? Yes, I think the same as you. We have when we have our first date, we shouldn't talk about our ex. What other things you shouldn't do it?
Maybe
Don't
feel
go to
nervous.
the cinema.
Sorry. One by one. Ian.
Maybe you shouldn't feel nervous.
Okay. Sunny.
You shouldn't go to the cinema.
Okay. Okay. I like your ideas that you have when we refers to the first date. Okay, so somebody have some doubts about vocabulary or something like that related with this topic, shouldn't? No?
Maybe must and mustn't.
The mustn't. Yes, it's a modal verb that we are going to use, but the topic for today is should and shouldn't. Must and mustn't is another one. But I can tell you when we can use the must. The must is for obligations. The should is like something that you maybe you can do it. It's not an obligation. For example, you use a must when I tell you you must study for your exam because you know that you have to do it. Because if you don't study for your exam, maybe you get wrong or something like that. Or you mustn't eat a lot of chocolate because you know that you have a, I don't know, sugar or something like that in your blood. And we use must and mustn't for obligations. Okay. And shouldn't is for something that if you want to do it, you do it. But if you're not, you cannot do it. It's a possibility.
Yes, thank you.
Welcome. Okay. I'm going to share. Do you know who is or what is this app Kahoot? Do you play it sometimes or one day? ¿Han jugado Kahoot?
No.
No.
¿No han jugado
Yes.
Kahoot?
No.
Ok. No sé
What is that?
si están en su teléfono, creo que lo tienen que instalar.
Sí se puede buscar por internet.
Sí,
en
se
el
puede
celular.
buscar por internet también, creo que sí. Bueno, igual de igual manera les voy a compartir el código y me van a decir si pueden entrar por por internet o si si es necesario que lo tengan que instalar, ¿va? En el chat les voy a compartir el código de Kahoot. Okay, here you have it. Let's try it if you can have the access for the code. And if you can do it, please tell me. Ok, ¿alguien ya pudo entrar?
A mí me bota el código.
¿Te boté el código? A ver.
No.
Voy a tratar de compartir el link, a ver si pueden entrar así. Ok. A ver, denme un minuto.
Tampoco pude entrar.
¿No? ¿Les bota el código?
Ujú.
A ver, espérenme. Dejen ver primero qué onda, por qué. ¿Por qué no se puede? Creo que ya, a ver. A ver, espérenme, espérenme. Voy a ver si pueden, voy a tratar de generar otro código para ver si ya pueden entrar. Ok, ya pude copiar el link, entonces déjenme ver si, me dicen si pueden entrar, ¿va? Si les aparece como Create Kahoot, me dicen para que se salgan y entonces podamos continuar con la actividad.
Sí se pudo.
¿Sí se pudo? ¿Sí puedes jugar?
Es lo que voy a ver. ¿Qué juego? Pues ya me dejó entrar.
A ver. Creo que ya.
¿Hacen jugar como invitada?
Sí, ponle jugar como invitado. A ver, esperen. Déjenme enviarle el link, otro link, porque creo que el que les envié es para que lo puedan editar. El segundo link que les acabo de enviar ya es para que lo jueguen, ¿va?
Sí.
Ok. Alex ya se fue.
Sí, no te preocupes.
Creo que ya pude entrar.
Ok,
Ya creo que ya.
va. Déjenme ver quién está aquí adentro. A ver. Ah, miren, sí me generó otro código. Sí, los que no puedan entrar con el link, ay, ya les volví a enviar otra vez. Aquí está el código.
Me puso a jugar.
¿Ya puedes jugar?
Ya.
Ok, a ver. Em,
Ya perdí.
¿Puedes entrar con el código, por favor? Es que no me aparece ningún
Sí.
jugador.
A ver. Y
Karen, Sunny, and Yolo, you can access. Ian, okay, Ian,
Yo ya, creo. Sí,
yes.
ya está Elian.
And Sunny,
¿Qué hice? Ay,
Yo no puedo.
¿no has podido entrar?
ya aparezco.
Ya me apareciste.
¿qué es appointment?
Appointment is like something. Okay, at the final of the activity, I'm going to explain you. Okay.
Ajá. ¿Solo era una pregunta?
No, son 5 preguntas.
Ah, ok.
Jorge, ¿sí pudiste jugar? ¿Sí puedes jugar?
Creo que yo ya terminé.
A ver, ok, ahorita vamos a ver tus resultados, ¿va?
Sí.
Ok.
Yes, only ask the first question.
Only ask the first question. Can you answer all of one, please? All of the question. Ok, Karen todavía no termina, Jorge tampoco. Ok, Karen, ya acabaste, ¿verdad? Sí.
Yes.
Eh, ok, ya nada más falta. Esperamos a Jorge que termine y continuamos con la otra actividad, ¿va?
Okay.
¿Listo, Jorge? Bueno, llevas 4. Te falta una. Ok, Suni. Sí, ya pudiste entrar, ¿verdad, Suni? For the rest one, what do you think about this activity? ¿Cómo estuvo? ¿Se les hizo fácil o difícil?
It's easy, but in
¿Dice?
in some things are um complicated for understand.
Okay, Karen, if you have doubts about the vocabulary, it will be for the answers or for the questions. You can ask me, okay?
Okay.
The first doubt that you have, Karen, was appointment, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to give you the explanation of appointment. Okay, appointment is a termination that requires consultation, for example, or it will be a confirmation of letter with the applicant of data, like a day. It's appointment. It's like a date, but in another meaning, not in the same way like a date. Date is when you a romantic date, for example. Date is something like that when you have a date with a boy or with a girl. And also appointment is for something more formal, like to obtain a job or something like that. Okay, Karen? Ok, ya nada más falta Sony. ¿Quién necesita ayuda? ¿Quién necesita ayuda? No, nadie. A ver, creo que ya acabaron todos, ¿verdad? ¿Sí ya acabaron?
Sí.
Ok, vamos a mencionar a las personas más altas. En primer lugar tenemos a Sony. Un aplauso para Sony. Felicidades, Sony. And the second, we have
Thank you.
Ian. The third one, Jorge. And the last one, Karen. Why, Karen? What was the problem?
Because solve the question and I don't have the correct answer.
Okay, okay. Okay. Congratulations for Sonny, that was the first place, and for the second, Ian. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, I'm going to share a link again. Is quizzes. Do you know what is quizzes?
Son como quiz.
Uh-huh. Something like that. Okay, wait a minute, please.
Una trivia, algo así.
No. No, it's like a quiz. As you say, as you said, a quiz.
It's not the same.
No. No. Okay, wait a minute, please. Ok, listo. Dejen compartirles el link, ¿va? Digo, el código. Sorry. Okay, here you have the code. You can open in Google. Please tell me if you can access. No, in quizzes. I'm going to share the link that you have to click on to open. Is this one. Okay, please remember you please tell me if you can access. Okay, guys. Do you have problems? Please tell me if you have problems to access.
¿Cuál es el nombre de la página? Perdón.
I'm right in the chat, goingmyquizzes.com.
No me aparece. Going. Going.
Myquizzes.com. I write on the chat, Ian.
No me aparece.
Really?
Ujú.
Sani, Karen,
No
Jorge,
me
Yolo.
aparece en el chat.
Solo me lo mandaste a mí.
Ay, sí es cierto. Pero si
No
pudiste
dice nada.
accesar.
Jesús.
No lo había visto.
Ok, ya está para todos. I'm right on the chat for everybody. So please tell me if you can access. Sorry.
En my quiz. Me registro porque me pide que me registre.
Sí, por favor. Sunny, please tell me if you have problems. Jorge and Yolo, the same. If you have problems, tell me, please.
Creo que ya ingresé.
¿Ya ingresaste? Ok, ya tengo a 2 jugadores. I have 2 players. That I
start?
think is Karen and Ian. And the rest one, what happened, guys, please?
I am waiting because my connection in internet is unstable.
Okay, okay. Don't worry, don't worry.
Can we start?
No, no, not now. We are going to wait because I want that everybody is in the play, okay?
Yo ya entré.
Uh, no, 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 no. Okay. Sunny, yes, and Karen, yes. Yes, Sunny, you are in, and Karen, you are in. Okay, we have not only 2 participants, 2 players. What happened with the rest? Ian and George, what happened? George, you can access or not? Not yet.
I
Yo ya
am
estoy
enter.
dentro, pero todavía no empezamos, ¿verdad?
No, no, no yet, no yet. But you are in, Ian?
Sí, ya me aparece nada más el botón para empezar.
Okay. Okay, we have only 2 participants. Okay, let's do it. I'm going to start the game. Are you ready? Okay, you can start
Yes.
now. Okay, wait a minute, please, 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 please. Okay, I'm going to finish the game, okay? Okay. As you see on the screen, we have the winner, that is Sunny. For the second place is Salvador. The third one is Karen, and the fourth one is Jorge Baristo. Sunny, again, congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome, welcome. So, okay, let's continue with the other activity. What do you think about these activities? It was easy or difficult, or you don't understand some questions? Why not?
I think was easy and funny.
Easy and funny, okay. What about you, Jorge? What do you think about this activity? Jorge, can you hear me?
It was easy because my connection internet is unstable.
Okay. Don't worry, don't worry. And you, Sunny, what about you, Sunny? I would like to listen your opinion.
It's very interesting because you made us play, and I think that's funny.
Okay, thank you for your opinion. Okay, let's continue with the other activity. Okay. For the other activity, we are going to play. I'm going to give you a situation for all of you. Well, only one. You are going to choose who is in this situation, okay? And you have to interpret using should and shouldn't. That was the topic. That is the topic of today. Let's start it, okay? The situation is this. Someone of you have your first date, and the rest have to give the best advices that you have in your mind, and what kind of things that she or he should do for the first date, or what kind of things you shouldn't do in the first date. You have only 10 minutes. Okay, you are going to choose. We have Karen, Jorge, Ian, and Sunny. Who is in the situation? Volunteers
Karen.
or
What?
victims?
Eh?
Sorry, Ian, I can hear you.
Uh, es que no entendí. I don't understand the situation.
Okay, someone of you are in a situation. The situation is your first date. Okay. I don't know if you want that I choose one of you or you choose the participate that is in the situation, that it will be in the situation. Okay, I'm going to choose, okay? Jorge,
Victim.
you are in your first date. Ian, Karen, and Sonny, you are going to give you the best advices for the first date and the things that he shouldn't do in the first date. Okay? So,
What should and what shouldn't do?
uh, what kind of things you should or you shouldn't do in the first date? So, George,
Okay.
please imagine if you can turn on your camera, please. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, George, imagine that you are in your first date. Karen, Ian, and Sonny are your best friends, okay? You are going to arrive with them, and you are going to tell them that you are going to have your first date. And imagine a girl. You are going to describe this girl physically and her feelings or the way that she think. Okay, Jorge, can you understand?
Uh, I understand. I am understood that things we can bring the first date.
You are going to have, you imagine it's a rhetorical situation. Imagine that you are going to have your first date. Okay, this is your first date, and you are go with
Okay.
Karen, Ian, and Sonny, and you are going to tell them that it will be your first date, and you don't have what kind of things you can do, what you should do or shouldn't do in your first
Uh,
date. Okay, you are
uh,
you have to describe, imagine the girl, you have to describe the girl. You are going to tell them the way that she think, and her feelings or her hobbies or something like that. Okay, do you understand?
a ver si entendí. Describo a la persona, por
Ujú.
ejemplo, a mi novia, algo así.
Ajá, por así decirlo, es tu primera cita.
Sí,
¿Ok?
sí, sí.
Es tu primera cita, entonces tú vas a llegar con Karen, con Ian y con Sonny y les van a decir, oigan, ¿saben qué? Pues que va a ser mi primera cita, pero pues no sé qué hacer, no sé qué llevar, no sé nada. Ellos se van a encargar de darte 2 consejos buenos y 2 consejos malos que no deberías de hacer. ¿Ok, Sonny, Karen and Ian?
Okay.
Ok,
Yes.
let's start it. 1, 2, 3. George, you are going to start.
Uh, Se trabó.
George, can you hear
Ay,
us?
perdón, es que tengo problemas con la conexión y
No
como
te
que el
preocupes.
micrófono. Eh, por ejemplo, bueno, es que ya me revolví, perdón. Es que como lo escucho interpretados, les pregunto o se las describo y que ellos me digan como tal que podría ocupar.
Vas a llegar con
Por
ellos y les vas a decir, hey, I have my first date and I don't know what kind of things I can do. Can you give me some advices? Okay.
Okay.
Y ya ellos,
For example, hi guys. The next Monday, I will the first date in my girl's house. What could I do on my first date?
huh?
The fathers are going to be there. Well, if the fathers are in the house of the your girlfriend's house, I think that you should give presents to her parents, and you should dress um, formal, not very formal, but a little. Or you should bring a dessert or flowers.
Thank you, Sunny. Karen, what shouldn't I do on my first date? What do you think?
You shouldn't leave drinks or a bottle to the alcohol or something like that because her father what you the bad boy.
What other he shouldn't do? Another advice that he shouldn't do in the first date.
Uh, believe it is okay to wear a suit or casual dress.
I'm back.
Okay, Ian, thank you. Can you repeat, please, George?
Believe it's okay wear a suit or wear a casual dress.
That was a question for Anna, Sunny, and Ian.
Eh, I think that you shouldn't wear a suit because it's very formal. I think that casual would not uh, would not very casual, like intermediate.
Okay. Ian, please, can you give to George one advice that he shouldn't do in his first date?
Let me think.
Okay.
Uh, um, you shouldn't feel nervous because that mm, that could make the date
Mm-hmm.
um, finish in a bad way. So trust in you and be yourself.
Okay.
George, I'm sorry. Another advice, ¿cómo se dice consejo?
Advice?
Advice is that you should or you could wear um, jeans and a jacket and shoes that um, casual, something like that. And I do a question. Sorry.
I have
I have
some.
a dove. I have a dove. If my father-in-law likes to drink, would it be okay to bring a bottle of wine?
Mm,
Yes, you have to ask first to your girlfriend if your father, if her father uh, don't get mad. Because if you bring wine without tell her, it would be like a surprise for the family.
I think the bottle of wine will make a bit of um, bad impression.
But no, because he tell us that his father-in-law likes to drink. So that's the reason that Sonny give this advice that he could bring or he should bring the bottle of wine. Okay, so Jorge, according with all of these advices that your partner are giving you, what you are going to do? Please tell me what you are going to do. What it will be the best option for you? As only tell you, you should dress casual, but at the same time formal, but it will be intermediate, that like casual, but not a lot casual, or as Karen tell you, or Ian. What do you think about it, George?
I consider that I will wear a casual dress uh, because es ¿cómo se podría decir que es me gusta vestir así?
I like to dress like that,
Because I like to wear
to dress like that.
uh, and
Okay. Thank you, George. That is the activity. Okay, so please tell me if you have doubts about this topic. Can you understand well? Shouldn't, Karen, for example? You have doubts? Okay, Sunny, tell me please.
I don't have questions about the topic.
Okay, Ian and George, what about you?
I don't have that, but I was a little bit confused between should and shouldn't and must and mustn't. But you tell me uh, which is the difference between them?
Okay, and you understand the difference between these modal verbs?
Yes,
Both of them are modal verbs, sorry, but the difference, they have different ways to use. And I hope that I can solve your doubt.
yes, of course. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so that's all for today. This is the class. I hope you enjoy it. The activities and the game that is the role play that we do it. Uh, so we learn about should and shouldn't. So thank you to being here in this meeting, and thank you for the time that you take to be in this meeting. I'm really appreciate that you are in here.
Thanks for the invitation.
Thank you.
Welcome, you're welcome. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you to being here. I hope I'm maybe in another time to meet you. So that is the end of the class, okay? I'm going to start the recording, okay?
Yes.
To stop, sorry, to stop.